I think I found the least expensive double slide Prevost XL2 that's a 2008 in the country. I really like this Parliament. I'm gonna be honest. This coach has a $2.2 million MSRP. If I had 2.2 million, I'd be all over that. But for about 13.5% of that, which comes out to about 300 grand, almost 10 times or 9 times as expensive, but not a bad play. A huge thanks to Dean Lauk's Fine Art for sponsoring today's video.
If you have any kind of repair work, you can bring it in. Doesn't matter if it's Liberty Coach or any other brand, we can repair cracked areas, stone chips. We can paint those at our shop. We do front end clear raw, the stone guard. We do the ceramic coat there.
Oh, look at that. So this is the ceramic coating, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just gone.
It's just gone.
I have several different things that if you're going right through 80-90 across top of Indiana, you could stop by and have us do some work for you.
This is a Prevost XL2. One of the things I want to point out that this bus has is the higher roof rails that hide the ACs. Full transparency, a couple stone chips on the front end, but really from about 5 or 10 feet away, you can't see them. But as you get closer, you can see them, and a little bit of bug splatter. I mean, it could use a little reshoot, but it's not the end of the world. Just a little bit of the paint, but that's the same thing. That could be reshot with clear real easily and tightened up for not a lot of money. I mean, overall, great shape. I mean, like that tour bus has more stuff than this, but little dent there, not big, not a big deal because it doesn't have D-lam. It had the riveted repair. That's something to keep an eye out for. When they have these ribbons, you know they've had that riveted repair. So all of you that saw that $50,000 Prevost problem video, you don't have to worry about that on this coach. It's had the riveted repair. This is a double slide coach converted by Parliament. It's very rare that a 2008 XL2 would go for under $300,000. It does have 180,000 miles. It's here at Transwest in Frederick, Colorado. So Brad, the salesman, is going to get the keys right now so we can see it with the slide outs out. But let's take a look at this with the slide outs in. They've got two-tone leather here, and that same two-tone leather that matches the couch. So I will be totally transparent with you guys. This wood, I mean, it's not bad. It's in good condition. I'm just not a huge fan of that kind of orange, kind of a vibrant color that doesn't, it might be a little too vibrant for the two-tone. Those are more neutral colors. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But the Prevost cockpit area, huge recliner over here. And Brad is going to be here soon. And Brad actually got a list of all of the coaches in the country and the prices of all of them. That's how we know this is by far the cheapest coach in the country. So when he gets back, we'll go over all of the comps and what people are asking for other coaches similar to this. It just says a lot about a dealer when they're willing to basically tell you about every coach that's competing in the same market, just to be transparent. So this is a nice, I could do some office work right here. This is nice. It's got the wiring that can come up. A Western style on the hardware. Same thing with these drawers over here. A Western style, kind of like a rodeo look to it. I like, that's not easy to do all of those hard cuts with that wood. Still high quality build, you can tell. And of course, I love the huge XL2 windows. And they still have a lot of cabinet. They definitely utilized the area up here for some storage. You've got your wine glasses over here with the Parliament logo on them. I'm not a huge fan of this countertop. I'll be totally honest. The countertop's a little dated. But really, this veneer, this light color isn't terrible. It's got a nice look to it. Now the wood, I'm looking forward to seeing this coach with the slide out. There's just a lot of kind of a funky, cool vibe going on, but in my opinion, it just needs a little bit of work to tie everything together, because I like the way the upholstery looks, but when you have that kind of Western style, just the bright color, I don't know. Let's see it when the slide outs go out. So interesting glass piece right here just to divide the booth area and the sitting area here. And this is with the slide outs in. So they're going to come out here in just a moment. Okay, I'll be honest. I mean, that backsplash, it's a little dated in my opinion. Same thing with the countertops. I think some new countertops that would tie in these ceiling accents and these kind of vibrant pieces a little bit more would really pull everything together. Just that's the one thing I'm noticing. Modern style lighting here. There he is. I should have called you, man. My bad. I'm getting the folks ready on YouTube, showing them with the slide outs in. So let me show you the rest of the coach real quick with the slide outs in, and then Brad will show us the rest of this coach with the slide outs out. Yeah, if you could turn the more lights on, the better. Oh, there we go. Thank you, sir. Okay, so this is definitely, I could see why this is a little bit tricky to get to your bed here when the slide out's in. I wonder if that could maybe be adjusted, or maybe this could be adjusted. Oh, you can get right to your bedroom through the Jack and Jill door right here, through this bathroom. A nice sink right there. Wow, that's a huge closet in the back. Look at how much bigger it is. Okay, got a lot nicer out there. Wood floors. The wood floors are in pretty good shape. And this is a unique design on the ceiling here with just a cool pattern in it. You've got a little bit of mirror over here with that kind of metallic wavy pattern. Definitely much larger with the slide outs in. Kind of an interesting half moon shaped sink, and then this will be another sink as well. All of the leather is in good shape. This two-tone leather is all in really good shape. A lot of the times you can tell when it's just been used and abused, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape overall. So what's going on with this coach, Brad?
Well, it's this is one we've had in inventory for a while, and I just recently did a market analysis in terms of pricing.
Here, let me close this door and let's sit down. All right, yeah, Series 60, right?
The Series 60 D-Deck 5, which is the pre-emission, all the pre-emission stuff that a lot of people are looking for, who don't like, the current DEF situation. So, it's a Prevost shell. It's got 183,000 miles on it. It's a 2008. So if you do the math, it's not over average for a Prevost in terms of yearly use. The prior owner of it was a guy who was credited the original horse whisperer type guy, and he bought it from us. He's the second owner, bought it from us, and used it to run around the country putting on clinics for his for his business at veterinary clinics and so forth. He decided to get a hauler and a living quarter horse trailer from us, and that kind of worked a little bit better for him. We took this back in on trade, and it's did personalize things a little bit. You can see here.
Yeah, and all that hardware can easily be switched out. Been walking around for a while. That chair looks really comfy. Why don't we have a seat and talk numbers? Because you've got the list, and I really like that Brad got the list. This is what it's all about. Let's see. So, what do we got in the country? What's your competitors? Who's competing with you on this coach?
Well, what I did is I just looked online, and I got XL2 double slides from 07 to 09 that are currently on the market. And there's different converters out there. This is a Parliament. Granted, Parliament is not currently they're not currently in business, but neither is Country Coach. There's a few of those out there. Marathons, XL2s were kind of popular back in that vintage, double slides. So, $425, $499, $580, $475, $529, $480, $499, $525.
Every coach, this coach is listed for right under 300 grand. What is it?
298 and change. Yeah.
298 and change. You mind if I see that list real quick?
So it's got the scribbling on it.
Yeah, I just want to see. So here we have '07 Marathon, 4 1/4. That's probably my one buddy down there. That's that kind of wholesales them out. Is that my?
Yeah, you know, between the consignment guys and the dealers that are and the manufacturers, that's what was listed.
'07 Country Coach 475, '08 Country Coach XL2 580, and you're at 300. Are you hard up to sell coaches, or why are you wholesaling this coach?
Part of it is, you know, this coach does have 183,000 miles. There is some road rash on the front. There is some cosmetics that need to be addressed on it. And, you know, Prevost buyers are, you know, the input we're getting from them, you know, what about condition of it? Has the D-lam been fixed? What are the tires? Typical stuff.
It has had the D-lam fix, right?
It has, yes. It has the bands on it.
What kind of tires are on it?
It's got brand new 365s on the steers.
Wow.
And the drives and the tags are 15s.
We were talking about that with Kyle from Border Coach. I think it's 4,500 per axle or per wheel, or no, 4,500 per axle, I think, to do that 365 upgrade. That's Kyle. He's kind of wholesale. If you went somewhere else, I know Prevost charges about 50,000 to do that full riveted repair.
Right.
So does it have the updated front end or no?
Well, it's got 365s on it.
And it's got the newer headlights too. Like it's not the square headlights. So. Right. As opposed to an older XL2, that's a $12,000 modification. 365s up front. The new tires have a lot of value. There's a lot of value here. Now, I did see some stone chips on the front end. That's nothing. My guy Dean Laux can't just reshoot and put it. And then you put a diamond shield. And that's why Dean Laux puts those diamond shields on the front end of them so that they don't get stone chips, where this probably had the diamond shield took off, got some stone chips. Really not that expensive to get that.
And there is some paint chipping on the sides as well. And interior wise, it's all basically in good shape.
The mirrors, there's some of the mirrors in the back. That's the only thing I saw.
The mirrors in the bath area are in the ceiling. We probably need to replace those somehow.
Or what I've seen people doing is they totally just cover the mirrors with like a fabric, or they upholster them somehow, because people are kind of tired of mirrors anyway. But that's something, you know, there's a lot of flex going down the road. So there's a broken mirror here, but that could be wrapped in a real nice fabric that ties it all together, upholstered. Really good size shower here. With the shower head, and I'll point out the mirror in the shower is broken there as well. It's got that rainforest shower head, and I like that all of the Western stuff that he did, it's just the hardware, so that could all be like up here, that could be replaced with a couple screws or something, where sometimes they do tile work with like big horses and stuff, so it'd be harder to change the Western theme. Storage, wardrobe storage off to the right here. What's going on? Is this your washer dryer?
Yeah, that's a stacked top loader washer dryer.
Good size bowl sink, and then this will have the Jack and Jill doors. And I was a little confused because when the slide out's in, you can't get to the bedroom through this way, but you can get through this way. I do like the wood floor throughout the coach, but I will point out there still is carpet in the bedroom here. There is a TV and a television, and I will point out there's a little crack in the countertop there. All of the glass in the bedroom appears to be in good shape for the most part. Yeah, all the mirrors back here is all good, just in that one area. King size bed? Or is that a queen? I can't tell.
I'm pretty sure it's a queen.
I am so bad.
Typical queen is 60 by 80, and that looks kind of what this is. It is motorized. There's a...
Oh, okay. Nice.
So when the televator's up, you know, that...
Yeah, real easy to, you watch TV a little bit easier. And still, I love the thing I like the most about these XL2 double slides is these windows right here. So when you're laying in bed, you can really get a cool view, and all of the large windows back here just really keep it light and open in here. The size of this closet, and this is a full-on walk-in closet. Now I gotta duck my head a little bit because I'm 6'2", but you can, here on this bottom step, I can walk in. You can see completely finished with carpet. You've got wardrobe on the side. And I like this design, how it's a big enough closet that you basically walk in and then you'll have a little bit of wardrobe over there. You've got these large storage cubbies right here, and then more wardrobe across the back of the coach, and then a huge safe, and then all of your components and all of your electronic controls back here, and some more storage, and completely finished out even in the closet with this high-end cabinetry. And he put this Western hardware on everything, and that could be switched out. Literally, like, I could go to Home Depot, buy a bunch of those, and with some screws in a couple hours have that all fixed. And I'm not super mechanical, but that's something I could do myself. What else? What was I gonna ask you?
We'll point this out. It's got step over here.
Yeah.
And then all your switch gear and stuff is right here. And then look how accessible things are back here.
So you can really get to everything if you need to get to your relays and whatnot. Very, very well designed. Yeah, nice little shelving here too with the glass, and all of this brown leather is really in great shape. Really a lot of nice components on this. Brad, I think this is a great canvas for someone. If they wanted to make a couple changes to really update it, they could bring it over to my buddy Kyle at Border Coach. Do you guys do that kind of stuff too, or?
We do some, but
not remodel work,
not, yeah, not a whole lot of remodel work.
You wouldn't put new floors in or anything like that. Yeah.
No, but that, luckily we have relationships with people, and with your help.
Yeah. Border Coach leasing, yeah. So yeah, that's something I know Kyle's been doing a ton of Prevost remodels lately. So just a shout out to Kyle over at Border Coach. And I'll show you real quick one of his tour buses that he totally dialed in, just as an example of what you could do with a similar bus. But hey, Brad, I can't thank you enough for taking the time to show me and the folks out on YouTube this beautiful Prevost XL2. I highly doubt it's going to be here for long, but if someone's a serious buyer, they better jump on it. How do they get a hold of you?
It's transwest.com, 303-684-3408, or it's featured on our website, transwest.com. Appreciate you coming, Andrew. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brad. Thanks to all of you that are watching these videos, liking these videos, and subscribing to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.